Alright, good morning students. Today I am going to discuss a very important theorem, and this theorem is the SAS theorem. The SAS theorem, or according to your textbook, theorem number 6.5. Theorem 6.5. Okay. Theorem 6.5 is called the SAS theorem. Why is it called the SAS theorem? Side angle side. Okay. Now this theorem, it's given in the textbook. Okay. But I am going to give you an important tip at the end of the video. The video will not be more than 10 to 15 minutes long. But I want you to watch the whole video, and at the end of the video I am going to give an important tip. Okay. So make sure you see the entire video. Alright. Now let's see what this SAS theorem is. Supposing we have a triangle, okay? Your triangle ABC and another triangle, say triangle DEF. Okay, this is your triangle DEF. Okay, I'll just make it very clear, DEF. Now, in this theorem, if we are given this way, given, okay, a triangle for triangle ABC and triangle DEF. Okay, angle A is congruent to angle D, and AB upon DE is equal to AC upon DF. To prove that, now what are we supposed to prove? We are supposed to prove that triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. Okay? Once again, what are we given? In triangle ABC and triangle DEF, we are given AB upon DE is equal to AC upon DF. And also, we are given that angle A is congruent to angle D. What are we supposed to prove? We are supposed to prove that the two triangles ABC and DEF are similar. Remember one thing, this is SAS theorem, side angle side, side angle side. Okay, theorem 6.5 according to your textbook. Extremely important. Right. Now let's write the proof. First of all, start with what is given. Okay, for triangle ABC and triangle DEF. Okay, angle A is congruent to angle D. We are given. Let this be result number 1. Okay, we are given. Alright. Now, at the same time, we are also given AB upon DE is equal to AC upon DF. This is also, let this be result number 2. This is also given. So result number 1 and 2 we are already given. Okay. Now see, between AB and DF there are only two possibilities. There are two possibilities. What are those two possibilities? Number 1, AB is equal to DE, or AB is not equal to DE. Okay. Now if AB is equal to DE, then AB is equal to DE, then AC is equal to DF, then by SAS congruency, triangles are congruent. Okay. If AB is equal to DE, then AC is equal to DF. Okay. Therefore, by SAS congruency, okay, not similarity, by SAS congruency, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. Okay, by DEF. By this is what SAS congruency. Okay, SAS congruency, and therefore triangles are similar. Triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. Okay. Why? Because congruent triangles are always similar. But if AB is not equal to DE, if AB is not equal to DE, okay, then either AB is less than DE or AB is greater than DE. Okay, there are only two possibilities. Okay, if AB is equal to DE, then we have shown that the triangles are congruent. If the triangles are congruent, then they are similar also, and we have to prove that the triangles are similar. But suppose AB is not equal to DE, then again there are two possibilities. AB may be greater than DE or AB may be less than DE. So let us suppose, okay, just let us suppose AB is greater than DE. Okay, AB is greater than DE. Then you see there is a point. If AB is greater than DE, there is a point P. This way P and Q. Okay. If AB is greater than DE, then there is a point P on DE, point P on DE, and a point Q on BF, such that, okay, such that what, DAB is equal to DP, such that AB is equal to DE and AB is equal to DP. Okay, it should be DP, and AC is equal to DQ, and AC is equal to DQ. Okay, this is by construction. You can write into bracket by construction. We have constructed. This is also called point plotting theorem. Okay, by construction or by point plotting theorem, we have constructed point P and point Q such that AB is equal to DP, AC is equal to DQ. Now, therefore, by SAS theorem of congruency, remember this is not similarity we are talking about. By SAS theorem of congruency, triangle ABC and triangle BPQ, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DPQ. Okay, ABC and DPQ. So therefore you can say angle B is congruent to angle P and angle C is congruent to angle Q. Let this be result number 3. Okay, that means angle B, this is your angle B, is congruent to angle P, angle C is congruent to angle Q. Alright, but you can see in triangle DEF, if you see this, if the triangles are similar, then these corresponding angles will also be congruent, angle B and angle P, angle C and angle Q. Now you can see that, but look further this, but AB upon DE is equal to AB, also the triangles are similar, so therefore AB upon DP, okay, AB upon DP is equal to AC upon DQ, AC upon DQ. Let this be result number 4. Now look at result number 2, okay, and look at result number 4. AB upon DE, here AB upon DP is equal to AC upon DF is equal to AC upon DQ. It means what? Therefore, from 2 and 4, okay, DP upon DE is equal to DQ upon DF. Okay, AB is equal to DP, therefore DP upon DE, and AC is equal to DQ, therefore DQ upon DF, they are equal. Okay, and also angle, okay, we are given that angle A is congruent to angle A, which is this common angle. Okay, the angle is common. There is no need to write this also. Okay, there is no need to write this. Why? Because it's only a common angle. So if DE upon DE, look at this, dP upon dE is dQ upon dF. Therefore, by theorem 6.2, opposite of 6.1, okay, we can say that PQ is parallel to EF. Okay, therefore, angle P is congruent to angle E. Angle P is congruent to angle E. Okay, and angle Q is congruent to F, and angle Q is congruent to angle F. Why? Because they are corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. Remember when two parallel lines are intersected by a transversal, pairs of corresponding angles are equal. Okay, let this be result number 5. Okay, so see, from result number 3 and result number 5, from 3 and 5, from 3 and 5, you can say that angle B is congruent to angle E, and angle C is congruent to F. Angle C is congruent. So angle B is congruent to E, angle C is congruent to F. Therefore, by a criterion, triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. Alright, this is the proof which is required. Okay, so it may appear to be different from what is given in the textbook, but it is identical. Okay, so don't worry about this. This is the way it should be written. Alright.